And now it's the Silesian Pegasus Knights' turn. Not like they're really going to do anything. Because, not really a spoiler, because you pretty much know this is going to happen. They're all going to die, and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's a sad fact of this game that about 90% of NPCs are fated to die horribly. I just realised that a little while ago. Now, of course, since I know what's going to happen next, I really don't want these guys to attack the archers. I want them to attack Pamela's squad because, well, we're going to be fighting Pamela's squad eventually. Andre's squad, on the other hand, well... yeah, we'll see later. At least, though, from a strategic point of view, these guys are smart attacking the archers. But unless they had much, much better weapons, they really wouldn't be able to do much. Well, at least they got rid of one of them. But I think that's all they're going to do. Come on, maybe Mahnya can save us. Although she just headed right into the middle of their army. Which is not good. She is now surrounded by lots of archers with hero bows. And now I just need to warp Ira back. Oh, don't mind this. That's just a lover return castle conversation. They're not translated even in the most recent copy of the translation patch. In terms of their content, though, they're very, very similar to Radiant Dawn's extremely cut-down support conversations. So it's pretty much, the male says a generic line, and then the female says a generic line. And they say the same things, no matter who they're paired with. And now Edain is officially finished with her warp staff duties, so I can return her. I decided to keep Lex up the top because, one, he's pretty over-leveled, and two, having a tank up there is going to help. Now there's a chance that Sylvia and Claude might be able to meet up with my main army before we have to go down to the next area. And we gotta have people leave the main castle again after you've returned them there. Yay, leg ring. Alright, yeah, Fury just fell in love with Levin on her own. I was trying to stop that from happening because I wanted to show the conversation that makes them fall in love instantly. But, yeah, I'm not going to show it. I might put it in the description of one of the later videos. It's... well, you can initiate it after you capture the next castle. And that mage guard still isn't letting you through. I just realized he's like pretty much the worst guard ever, because he's basically like, oh, our Pegasus Knights are getting slaughtered and we could really use some reinforcements, but even though you look like a pretty well-trained army, I'm still not going to let you through. I'm really surprised that guy doesn't, like, get fired after, well, this happens. And it seems like the AI knows that the Archer's going to finish off all the Pegasus Knights, so they're having Pamela's squad just fly away. While taking some cheap shots with their javelins. as enemies just love to do. And now they're ganging up on one Pegasus Knight. Ugh. Oh, that's bringing back memories of, well, when I was recording Chapter 5. The enemies in that chapter really have a habit of ganging up on your characters. Ouch. Pamela just activated Continue there, which does tend to cause a lot of damage when it's combined with the Silver Lance. Wow, go Mahnya. She managed to dodge those 2 shots. Come on, dodge this one too. No! Well, it was going to happen eventually. And like I've been saying throughout the last 2 parts, there's nothing you can do to prevent that. Nothing much to say here, just lots and lots of dead Pegasus Knights. Yep, these last few are all going to be finished off this turn. And somewhat fittingly, Andre is going to kill the last one. Oh, this event triggers on the turn after Mahnya dies. Interestingly enough, it's actually the Game Over theme that's playing now. And you'll think that now that all those allies are dead, you'll finally be able to progress onwards. Actually, not yet. You have to actually wait for the enemies to capture Silesia Castle, and then you can move on. Just saying it again, I think the reason this event happens is just to give you time to get your characters back down to the bottom half of the map. Of course, when you use warp staves to speed up the process, yeah, I need to send Jamoka back up to Thove, because we want as many archers as we can get up there. Like I was saying, if you speed up the process with warp staves, though, can get a little boring just waiting for this stupid guard guy to go away. Yeah, and those squares are like marked out in yellow because there's some invisible wall blocking you there. So not even flying characters can pass the incredibly annoying NPC mage guard, who I'm really starting to wish was an enemy at this point. Nothing much to see in my turn there, so I just cut to the enemy phase. Yeah, of course they're not posing much of a problem. They're all dead. Wait a minute. What authority does he have to give her orders? He has no connection to Silesia at all. In fact, his troops are pretty much just mercenaries. Anyway, yes, Pamela's squad are going to fly up towards Thove, and that's why I suggested leaving a lot of bow users up there earlier on. And now Andre's Knights are going to go ahead and capture Silesia, and once that happens, then we'll finally be able to progress.